What if the only thing standing between you and the success you dream of is simply the person you're becoming? Think about that for a moment. Success isn't just a matter of luck or circumstance. It's about who you are, the way you think, the way you act, and the way you carry yourself in the world. Success has a way of finding those who are ready to receive it, and that readiness starts within. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract success effortlessly, while others struggle despite their hard work? It's not magic. It's not about being in the right place at the right time. It's about becoming the person who naturally draws success toward them. And here's the secret. You have the power to become that person. Right now, you have the ability to change the course of your life. But it starts with one crucial step. Understanding that success isn't something you chase. It's something you attract by becoming the right person. If you truly want to make your dreams a reality, you need to become the person who lives those dreams every single day. The person who thinks differently, acts differently, and believes differently. Let me ask you, what does success look like to you? Is it financial freedom, achieving your goals, having the confidence to face anything that comes your way? Or maybe it's about finally waking up every day knowing you're on the path to something bigger, something more fulfilling. Whatever success means to you, there's one thing that remains true for everyone. You won't attract it by waiting for it to find you. Success is drawn to the person who already lives it, who has already become a magnet for opportunities, breakthroughs, and achievements. The first step to attracting success is not changing the world around you. It's changing the way you view yourself and the way you approach life. Your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions are the starting point. If you're constantly thinking of yourself as unworthy or incapable, you're sending out the wrong signal. You're telling the universe that you're not ready for the greatness that's waiting for you. The truth is, success is already within reach, but you have to prepare yourself to receive it. And that preparation starts with becoming the person who expects success, who believes in it without question, and who moves through the world with the unwavering confidence that their dreams are possible. Success doesn't come from trying to be someone you're not. It comes from fully embracing who you are meant to be and aligning your actions with that truth. When you think, feel, and act like the person who is destined for success, the world begins to open doors for you. Opportunities appear. Challenges become stepping stones. Fear becomes fuel. But here's the catch. You must believe it first. You must believe that success is already yours, that it's already part of who you are. Only then can you attract the people, the opportunities, and the resources you need to bring your vision to life. Success isn't something that happens to you. It's something that happens through you, by the way you show up in the world. Think about the most successful people you know, or even the ones you admire from afar. What do they all have in common? It's not just their achievements or their wealth. It's their mindset, their belief in their own potential. They know who they are, and they move through the world with a quiet but powerful certainty that they are meant for greatness. You can have that too. But first, you need to realize that success isn't something you pursue. It's something that pursues you when you become the right person for it. The question is, are you ready to become that person? Are you willing to shift your mindset, adjust your actions, and step into the version of yourself that attracts success? If you are, then you're already on your way. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect circumstances. The moment to start is now. The person you need to be is already inside of you. All it takes is a willingness to begin the journey of becoming the person who attracts success step by step. Stay with this thought. Let it sink in. Because the truth is, everything you want, everything you dream about, can be yours. But it begins with you becoming the person who is ready to receive it. The journey to attracting success starts right now, and it begins with the simple yet profound realization that you already have the power within you to become the person who will inevitably achieve it. So take the first step. The person you need to be is waiting for you. Your mindset is the single most powerful tool you have when it comes to attracting success. It is the lens through which you see the world, and it determines how you respond to every challenge, opportunity, and obstacle that comes your way. The truth is, success doesn't come to those who simply work hard. It comes to those who have the right mindset. What you believe shapes your reality. If you believe that success is out of your reach, that it's reserved for a select few, or that you're not good enough, you will subconsciously build barriers that prevent you from achieving your goals. On the other hand, if you believe that success is not only possible but inevitable, your actions will align with that belief. You'll take bold steps, push through discomfort, and keep going when others give up. Your mindset will be the engine that drives you forward, no matter the obstacles. The power of a success-driven mindset is that it transforms failure into a lesson, obstacles into growth, and challenges into opportunities. It's the difference between giving up when things get tough and persevering with even more determination. A positive mindset isn't about ignoring the reality of difficulties, but rather about seeing them for what they truly are. Temporary roadblocks, not permanent limitations. When your mindset is aligned with success, you see every setback as a chance to learn, to improve, and to come back stronger. This is why mindset is the foundation of everything. Success is not something that just happens because of external circumstances. It's a reflection of your internal beliefs and thoughts. Your mind creates your reality. And if you can train yourself to see success as a natural part of your journey, you'll start to notice how everything begins to shift in your favor. Think about it for a moment. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to glide through life with a sense of ease, attracting opportunities and accomplishing great things with minimal resistance? It's not because they're luckier or more talented. It's because they've adopted a mindset that makes success inevitable for them. Their minds are programmed for growth, for possibility, and for overcoming the hurdles that stand in their way. When they face challenges, they don't shrink or run away. Instead, they face them head-on, believing that no matter how tough it gets, they'll find a way to overcome it. When you adopt this mindset, you stop seeing failure as something to fear or avoid. Instead, you begin to see failure as feedback, valuable information that shows you what you need to adjust in order to keep moving forward. Failure becomes a tool, not a roadblock. The person who attracts success is not the one who avoids failure, but the one who learns from it and keeps moving forward with unshakable belief in themselves. Your mindset will dictate your actions. It will dictate the energy you put out into the world. And that energy is what will attract the opportunities, relationships, and experiences that lead to success. When you believe you can, you will take the steps necessary to make it happen. When you believe success is inevitable, you act with confidence, clarity, and a sense of purpose. You no longer hesitate or second-guess yourself because you know that every action you take is one step closer to the life you desire. But here's the most important part. The journey starts now. The power to shape your mindset and change the way you think is in your hands today, right this moment. You don't need to wait for some future event or perfect situation to begin the process of transformation. You can start right now by shifting your thoughts, by changing the way you approach life. Start by focusing on possibility, not limitation. Train yourself to look for solutions rather than problems. Replace self-doubt with self-belief. When a challenge arises, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this? How can I grow from this?" You'll be amazed at how quickly your mindset begins to shift and how your actions start to reflect your new, success-driven way of thinking. It's not about forcing yourself to think positively all the time or pretending that everything is perfect. It's about understanding that your thoughts have power. If you constantly focus on what's going wrong, you'll attract more of it into your life. But if you focus on what's going right, if you believe in your ability to overcome and achieve, you'll begin to see more opportunities, more breakthroughs, and more successes showing up. This isn't some law of attraction gimmick. This is the power of your own mind, your ability to shape your future by shaping your thoughts. Your mindset determines whether you'll stay stuck or move forward. It determines whether you'll see the world as a place of limitations or as a place full of limitless potential. And here's the most exciting part. You have the ability to change your mindset at any time. You can decide today, right now, to no longer allow negative thinking, self-doubt, or fear to control you. You can choose to believe that success is not only possible, but that it is already on its way to you. And when you make that choice, when you step into that belief, everything in your life begins to shift. So ask yourself, what kind of mindset will you choose today? Will you choose to believe that success is already yours, that you are already capable of achieving everything you desire? Will you decide to think like the person who attracts success, who refuses to settle for anything less than greatness? The power is yours. It always has been. Success begins in your mind. And the moment you believe it's yours, you'll start seeing the world in a whole new light. The world will respond to you differently because you will no longer be the person who chases success. You will be the person who naturally attracts it. Now that you've started to shift your mindset and embrace the belief that success is within your reach, the next step is crucial: taking action. Nothing, absolutely nothing, happens without action. Dreams, no matter how big or bright, remain nothing more than wishes unless you take the steps to turn them into reality. The world doesn't reward thoughts, ideas, or intentions. It rewards action. It's easy to fall into the trap of overthinking or waiting for the perfect moment to make your move. But here's the truth: the perfect moment will never come. Success isn't about waiting for everything to fall into place. It's about making the decision to act, even when you don't have all the answers, even when fear is holding you back, and even when the path seems unclear. If you want to become the person who attracts success, you must take consistent, deliberate action. Every day, no matter how small the step, you must move forward. It's the accumulation of these small actions, taken consistently over time, that will lead you to greatness. You don't need to take giant leaps. You just need to keep moving in the direction of your dreams, one step at a time. And here's where many people falter. They believe that unless they can take a huge leap or achieve something monumental, their efforts are pointless. But the reality is, success doesn't come from one big action. It comes from the daily disciplined decisions you make. It's in those quiet moments when you choose to keep going, even when the world seems silent, even when it feels like progress is slow. That's when success is being built. Think about the most successful people you admire. What do they have in common? It's not just talent or intelligence. It's their ability to take action day after day, regardless of how they feel. They don't wait for motivation to hit them. They create momentum through their actions. And when you take action, even in the face of uncertainty, you begin to create that same momentum in your own life. Action breeds confidence. When you take that first step, even though it may seem insignificant at the time, you prove to yourself that you are capable. With every action, you build trust in your own abilities. And this trust, this belief in yourself, is the very thing that propels you forward when the going gets tough. Don't be afraid to fail. In fact, embrace it. The truth is, failure is simply a part of the process. No one who has ever achieved anything of significance has done so without stumbling along the way. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that successful people see failure as feedback, not defeat. They understand that failure is just a stepping stone on the path to success. Every time they fail, they learn, adjust, and grow stronger. You have to stop thinking of failure as a roadblock and start seeing it as an opportunity to refine your approach, to become better, to get closer to your goals. The person who attracts success is the one who embraces challenges and setbacks as part of their journey, who uses every obstacle as a way to learn and improve. And that's the mindset you must adopt. The willingness to act, no matter how small the action may seem. The courage to keep moving forward, even when you don't have all the answers. The determination to continue, even when it feels like progress is slow or invisible. Remember, every small step forward is one step closer to the life you want to create. Taking action also means being consistent. Success isn't about doing something extraordinary once. It's about showing up day after day and doing the work. It's about having the discipline to keep going when it feels like no one is watching, when you can't yet see the results of your efforts. The world may not always acknowledge your hard work in the moment, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep moving. This is where the true transformation happens. When you commit to the process, when you decide that no matter how long it takes or how difficult it gets, you will not stop. That's when success begins to gravitate toward you. People start noticing your determination. Opportunities begin to show up. You attract the very things you've been working for because you've demonstrated through consistent action that you are someone who is worthy of success. So ask yourself, are you willing to take action? Are you ready to commit to the process? To show up every single day, even when the results aren't immediate? Are you prepared to fail, to learn, and to grow? Because that is the only way forward. The road to success is paved with consistent action, and every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you desire. Action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. Without it, dreams remain fantasies. With it, they become your future. Success doesn't happen because you wish for it. It happens because you work for it, because you show up day in and day out and take the steps necessary to make it happen. Now, take a moment and ask yourself, what is one thing I can do today, right now, to take action toward my success? It doesn't matter how big or small. What matters is that you make the decision to move, to act, to start. Because the person who attracts success is the person who consistently takes action, even when the world is uncertain. Will you be that person? The choice is yours. You've made the decision to take action, to step into the unknown and push forward, even when the path isn't clear. But there's something even more critical you must understand. Success is not about moving forward without challenges. It's about how you respond to those challenges. Obstacles, setbacks, and failures are not roadblocks. They are opportunities. And it's in your response to adversity that you build the resilience needed to attract success. Resilience is not about avoiding the storms of life. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. Life is unpredictable. There will be days when everything seems to fall apart, when the world throws everything it has at you. And on those days, it will feel like giving up is the easiest choice. But if you're truly committed to attracting success, you must understand that success is built on your ability to rise after every fall, to bounce back from every setback, and to keep moving forward no matter how hard it gets. Think about the greatest success stories. Every single one of them is filled with moments of failure, doubt, and struggle. No one becomes successful by avoiding hardship. They become successful by enduring it, by facing it head-on, and by refusing to let it define them. The person who attracts success is the one who doesn't give up when life gets tough. They understand that failure isn't permanent, and setbacks are simply lessons in disguise. When you face adversity, you have two choices. You can let it break you, or you can use it to build you. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow stronger, to build character, and to prove to yourself that you can handle whatever life throws your way. Resilience is the muscle you strengthen through adversity. The more you face, the stronger you become. And it's this strength, this inner power, that makes success inevitable. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed, when it feels like everything is stacked against you. But in those moments, remind yourself this is the very moment where success is being forged. Success isn't just about what you achieve when things are easy. It's about what you do when the road is hard. It's about how you rise again and again, no matter how many times you fall. Understand this, you are capable of more than you think. The human spirit is incredibly resilient. It can withstand unimaginable challenges and emerge stronger than before. But this strength is only unlocked through experience. The experience of facing difficulty and choosing not to stay down. When you rise from adversity, you not only prove your strength to the world, but you also prove it to yourself. And this inner strength will become the foundation for everything you do moving forward. This is where many people fall short. They encounter the first sign of trouble and they quit. They think that failure is an indicator that they're not cut out for success. But the truth is, failure is not a reflection of your abilities. It's a reflection of your willingness to keep going, even when it's hard. When you decide to keep going in the face of adversity, you send a powerful message to the universe: I am not afraid of challenges. I am not afraid of failure. I am stronger than any setback I face. And when you adopt this mindset, success can't help but follow. The universe responds to your determination, to your refusal to be broken by life's trials. But resilience isn't just about how you handle external challenges. It's also about how you handle the internal battles, the self-doubt, the fears, the negative thoughts that try to hold you back. Every time you encounter a challenge, you will face a voice in your head telling you to quit, telling you that you're not good enough, telling you that it's too hard. But you have the power to silence that voice. You have the power to choose your response. When you develop resilience, you begin to see obstacles not as threats, but as opportunities to prove yourself. Each challenge is a chance to show the world, and more importantly yourself, that you are capable of overcoming anything. It's this mindset, this unshakable belief in your own strength, that attracts success. People notice resilience. They respect it. Opportunities are drawn to those who refuse to quit. As you continue on your journey, remember that resilience is not something you either have or don't have. It's something you build day by day through your responses to life's challenges. It's in those moments of doubt, fear, and frustration that resilience is born. And the more you face, the more resilient you become. The person who attracts success is the person who faces adversity with courage, with faith in themselves, and with a deep understanding that no setback is permanent. They know that the pain of today is the power of tomorrow. And it's this mindset that allows them to keep going, no matter how many times they fall, because they know that each fall brings them one step closer to the success they deserve. So when life throws its challenges at you, and it will, remember this, you are capable of rising above them. You are stronger than you think. Your resilience is the key that unlocks the door to success. Keep going, keep moving, keep believing. Success will not be able to resist you. It will be drawn to you because you are the person who has the strength, the courage, and the unwavering belief to achieve it. As you continue to build resilience, embracing each challenge as an opportunity to grow, you'll soon realize that success is not just about overcoming obstacles. It's about embracing your own unique potential. This is where many people stumble. They fail to recognize the power that lies within them, the untapped potential that is waiting to be unlocked. The truth is, success doesn't come from trying to fit into a mold or comparing yourself to others. It comes from fully owning who you are, embracing your unique strengths, and using them to create the life you desire. Your potential is not defined by your past. It's not limited by the circumstances you were born into or the failures you've experienced. Your potential is limitless. But unlocking that potential requires you to stop doubting yourself, to stop playing small, and to stop holding yourself back out of fear. The world needs your gifts. The world needs your vision. You are not here by accident. You are here for a reason, with a purpose. And when you step into that purpose, when you fully embrace who you are and what you have to offer, success will find its way to you. But to unlock your full potential, you must first let go of the limiting beliefs that have held you back. These beliefs often come from external sources, society, family, peers, telling you what you can and can't do. But the truth is, these beliefs are not your truth. They are simply stories that have been handed to you, and it's time to rewrite those stories. It's time to stop accepting what others say about your potential and start defining it for yourself. You are capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. You have abilities, talents, and ideas that the world has yet to see. But the key to unlocking your potential is believing in it. When you believe that you are worthy of success, that you are capable of greatness, you'll begin to take actions that align with that belief. You'll begin to make decisions from a place of power, not fear. And with every action you take, your potential will become more and more visible, not only to the world, but to yourself. Embracing your potential means no longer waiting for someone else to give you permission to succeed. It means no longer seeking validation from others or allowing fear to dictate your choices. The person who attracts success doesn't ask for permission. They take ownership of their life and their future. They move forward with confidence, knowing that their potential is unlimited and that they are capable of achieving whatever they set their mind to. The key is to trust yourself. Trust that you have what it takes to succeed, even when the path is uncertain. Trust that every setback, every failure, and every challenge is a part of the process, and that with each one, you are getting closer to the life you desire. Trust that you have everything inside of you right now to create the future you dream of. The person who attracts success is not waiting for external validation or a perfect moment. They are creating their own success from within. And remember, your potential isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up day after day and giving your best effort. It's about using the gifts you already have and continually developing them. The person who attracts success is the one who is willing to keep growing, learning, and evolving. They understand that success is not a destination, it's a journey. And on that journey, they are fully committed to unlocking every ounce of their potential. So ask yourself, what would happen if you truly believed in your potential? What would happen if you stopped holding yourself back and started embracing the power that lies within you? What would happen if you took bold, decisive actions toward your dreams without fear of failure or rejection? The answer is simple. You would attract success because you would finally be stepping into the full force of your own potential. Success is not something that is reserved for a few lucky people. It's something that is available to anyone who is willing to believe in themselves and take consistent, intentional action toward their goals. And that includes you. The moment you decide to embrace your potential and stop doubting your worth is the moment success begins to flow into your life. Your unique abilities, your vision, and your determination will set you apart and attract the success you deserve. The world needs what you have to offer. Your unique perspective, your talents, your experiences, they are all part of the greatness that lies within you. And when you stop hiding, when you stop playing small, you'll begin to see how the world begins to open up to you. Opportunities will arise. Relationships will deepen. Your life will transform in ways you never thought possible. This is the moment to step into your power, to stop shrinking, to stop holding back, and to start fully embracing your potential. When you do, you will become the person who attracts success. You will no longer chase success. It will come to you because you are aligned with your true purpose, your unique gifts, and your unwavering belief in yourself. This is your time. Step into your potential and watch as the world responds. Success will find its way to you because you are finally showing up as the person who is worthy of it. As you continue to embrace your potential and take action toward the life you desire, there's one more crucial aspect to success that cannot be overlooked: your environment. The people you surround yourself with, the spaces you inhabit, and the energy you expose yourself to can either propel you toward greatness or hold you back from it. If you want to become the person who attracts success, you must carefully curate the environment around you to match your ambition. The truth is, you cannot rise to your highest potential if you are surrounded by negativity, doubt, or people who do not believe in your vision. Your environment is a reflection of your mindset, and if your surroundings are cluttered with toxic influences or limiting beliefs, it will be nearly impossible for you to step into the success you desire. This is why one of the most powerful things you can do is to choose who and what you allow into your life. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Are they supportive of your dreams? Do they inspire you to be better, to push further, to grow? Or do they bring you down with their doubts, their negativity, and their small thinking? The people around you have an enormous impact on your mindset and your success. If you are constantly surrounded by those who doubt your potential or tell you that your dreams are impossible, you will begin to internalize those beliefs. It becomes harder to maintain your own faith in your abilities when you are constantly fighting the negative energy of others. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you to take bold steps, who challenge you to grow, your environment begins to nurture your success. These are the people who inspire you, who show you what is possible, and who help you believe in your own potential even when the journey feels tough. They are the ones who hold up a mirror to your greatness, reflecting back to you the person you are becoming and the success that is already on its way. If you want to attract success, you must cultivate a positive, supportive environment. This includes not only the people you interact with, but also the spaces you spend time in. Your environment should be a place that fuels your ambition, that sparks creativity, that makes you feel inspired to take action. The physical space you inhabit has a powerful impact on your mental and emotional state. Cluttered, chaotic environments tend to create cluttered, chaotic thoughts. But when your environment is clean, organized, and filled with positive energy, it becomes much easier to focus, to think clearly, and to take inspired action toward your goals. This doesn't mean that you need to completely change your life overnight, but it does mean that you must begin to make intentional choices about who and what you allow into your world. Start by evaluating the relationships you have. Are they uplifting or draining? Are they helping you move toward success or holding you back? Sometimes this might mean making difficult decisions, choosing to distance yourself from toxic individuals who don't support your growth. It may mean setting boundaries and prioritizing relationships that nurture your success.